Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Deb C, and the place to be, it's Deb C. Boop, boop, that's me. Boop, Deb C. Hey guys, happy Sunday, and I hope everybody is having a great weekend. If it's Sunday, then that means we're doing a weekly review and reset. I'm going to say that this weekend, that today started off pretty crummy because we had to work. We got the email saying we have to work mandatory overtime, like 3 hours this week, 6 hours next week, 6 hours the week after that. However, and I did time yesterday and I did time today, and then they said today that we're caught up. So that means no more mandatory overtime. Oh, baby Jesus, baby Moses, and baby Joseph, and baby Jesus, and Mary and Joseph. Thank you. I let out the biggest yell and I scared Jack, but we're done. Okay, so let's get into it, the review. What do I start off with? We're starting off with reading. I finished The Good Girl's Guide to Murder and I loved it. I was wrong in who I thought the murderer was. So I'm going to be getting the next two. I think I'm going to be getting the next two this coming weekend. I'll go up to Barnes & Nobles and get them. So what am I reading? I started reading The Catch by Amy Leah. So here we go. This is the book that I had gotten at Barnes & Nobles through the blind date with a book. So basically it's about this woman who is an influencer, who's a fashion influencer from Boston. Her name's Melanie Carlson. She takes a resort up on their offer for her to go up to, where is it? It's a rural fishing village. Well, wait, it's in Canada. So they say, come to Canada, all expenses paid resort. So she goes up, and as it turns out, she goes up on the wrong weekend. She's a weekend too early. They have no openings. So she has to go to a rural fishing village on the east coast of Canada. And she meets a surly, grumpy lobster fisherman. And as it says on the back, let's see, after a boating accident, lands Evan, the fisherman, unconscious in the hospital. She's mistaken for his fiance by his unwelcoming yet quirky family. It kind of gives like While You Were Sleeping, except in While You're Sleeping, Bill Pullman's family was not nasty. They were not. If I remember, they were very accepting, except for one guy that she fell in love with. If you haven't seen the movie, I don't know what to tell you. It's been out for a while, and it was Sandra Bullock, and it was Peter Gallagher, who was the guy that she was like in love with, and she would see all the time because she worked at the toll booth, and she would see him all the time, the toll booth at Subway, and she would see him all the time. And then he had an accident, and they thought that she was the fiance, and she was not. But anyways, it's starting off like kind of, I'm thinking like it might be predictable, like, but I'm going to give it a chance. It's, how many pages? It's, oh, let's see. No, those are acknowledgments. It's like 379 pages. So we'll try it. We'll give it a go. I don't really think I'm going to be making my goal for the Goodreads, but I kind of have decided that I don't really care. And I don't know that I'm going to do the Goodreads thing next year, just because I feel like it puts some stress on you to read quickly and not enjoy. So I think I'm not going to do that. But so this is what I'm reading. I think it's a real cute cover. Okay, watching. What am I going to be watching? Well, tonight is the premiere of the new season for Real Housewives of New Jersey. So that is what I'm watching tonight. There will be a video up tomorrow for it. But also there's a new movie on Prime Video with Anne Hathaway. And I might be wrong on this, but it's Something Like You or something like that. just go on Prime Video and I'm sure it'll pop up. It looks kind of interesting. It looks cute. It's looks like a rom-com. So I might try and watch that one of these weekends. Okay, the weekend, what did I do? Yesterday, you know, I always start off and I do my grocery pickup at Walmart. I went to Giant Eagle. In case you're not in Western Pennsylvania, Giant Eagle is a grocery store. Went to Giant Eagle, got some other things that I needed, like some produce, and then I got a beautiful bouquet to take out to my father at the mausoleum today, and I had it in the cart, and then I went and I checked out. I picked it up, and the petals from the yellow roses like just fell off completely. And I said to the guy, I was like, hey, this is kind of looking like, you know, when the king comes to town in Coming to America. He didn't catch my reference, my movie reference, and kind of looked at me like, well, what do you want me to do? And he was like, well, what do you want? And I was like, can you take this off my bill and I'll go get another one? I mean, he wasn't ignorant, but a little bit. I was like, and he was like, so do you want these? I was like, no. These dead ass flowers? No, I don't want them. But I did get a replacement. They're beautiful. Came home. I did work overtime yesterday. I worked like 2 hours, I think. Yeah, worked 2 hours. Stayed downstairs, washed a bunch of blankets, dried them, cleaned the bathroom, took my shower, came back upstairs, and I made this angel food pineapple dump cake. I didn't film it. Here, it's so simple. All you need is a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple. You're going to use all of it. You're not going to drain it. And then a box of Betty Crocker angel food cake mix. Dump those two together. Put those two together and mix it up. Get a 9 by 13 inch baking pan and just put it in the pan. And then preheat your oven for 350. I didn't use a 9 by 13. I used a smaller one. So I had it in for 35 minutes, but I think you would probably keep it in for like, I think it said 30 minutes. And it is so tasty. When you combine the two, you don't think it's gonna be a lot. It's a lot. It fluffs up. It is so good. It is so tasty. Maybe put a little whipped cream on there. Oh, it's so good. So I made that. What else did I do? And then that's it. Yeah. So that's what I did yesterday. So today I woke up a little bit earlier than I would. I went up to Starbucks, got my coffee, got my breakfast, came home, did like 2 hours and some change overtime. I'm making these videos. Hello. I'm going to be making two dishes today. Since it's Cinco de Mayo, I'm going to be making a taco casserole with some cornbread, and I'm making pink pasta. And you're gonna be like, pink pasta? Pink pasta. I don't know how else to say it, but it's when you combine marinara sauce and Alfredo sauce with some penne and some spicy Italian sausage. It's gonna be good. That's gonna be for next week. And then I am also going to be prepping and making some adult Lunchables. I got the idea from TikTok, but I went on Amazon. I ordered these bento boxes. So I'm going to put things like some crackers, some crackers, some hummus, maybe some cottage cheese, some turkey, and some fruits and vegetables. So I'm going to be prepping those. Okay. Now, we're going to look forward to National Calendar Day. So National Calendar Day, on Monday, we are celebrating nurses, which we should celebrate. We should celebrate. They don't get paid enough, and I feel like they're overlooked. So happy National Nurses Day, and National Beverage Day, and teachers are overlooked too. Which Dolly's here. Teachers, odd that you mentioned that, But Tuesday is Teacher Appreciation Day. But yeah, those are. When I was writing this, I was like, you know what? There's teachers, our nurses are underpaid, and teachers are underpaid. Those are two. They're absolutely underpaid. We pay, you know, these owners, these sports teams, they pay athletes, professional athletes, millions upon millions of dollars. But then you have nurses, teachers, maybe like, how much do EMT workers get paid? EMT workers, those are people that all need to be paid far more than they're being paid. So Monday, it's also beverage day. That is when you drink, you sit back and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dolly's right over here. Dolly, what is your favorite beverage?
Iced tea.
An iced tea. When we go out, Dolly always orders, if she'll always ask, what do you have?
Raspberry iced
Yep,
tea.
raspberry iced tea. Her favorite is raspberry iced tea. If they have that, then Dolly's getting a raspberry iced tea. It's also Crepe Suzette Day. And I had clicked on it to see what it was. Crepe Suzette was actually, came from when the chef for the Prince of Wales, the chef was making them for the Prince of Wales. And he had burned the sauce or something like that. And he was like, I better shit can this. But then they tasted it and was like, no, this actually tastes good. So there we go. That's where Crepe Suzette comes from, in case you didn't know. I didn't know what it was. Okay, Tuesday, as I had stated, Teacher Appreciation Day. It's also National Foster Care Day. My brother Kevin, he had fostered children in the past. And my niece was adopted. They were the foster parents, and they adopted her. So it's National Foster Care Day. It is also Barrier Awareness Day. Barrier Awareness Day is the day when you speak up on behalf of those with disabilities, and you speak up when you see that there is a barrier in them accessing things that those of us who are not disabled don't have a problem accessing. Like if there's a physical barrier stopping them from getting into, you know, a business or getting anywhere, or even if it's like a barrier in them not being able to access educational needs that they may have. Wednesday, it is Coconut Cream Day. You enjoy some Coconut Cream Day, don't you? She enjoys some coconut cream. Coconut cream's good. It's also Have a Coke Day. This is the drink. This is not the suspicious white powder. I do enjoy a Diet Coke. Maybe I'll have a Diet Coke on that day. It's also Receptionist Day. I don't even know if they call it Receptionist Day or if they call it Administrative Assistant. I don't know. Either way, it's Receptionist Day. And it is Third Shift Workers Day. Third Shift Workers Day is night shift. On the night shift. So that's not a job that I would want to have. Although night shift, I mean, if you're going to your job on night shift, nobody's out on the roads. That's nice.
Your dad did it.
What did you say?
Your dad did it.
Yeah, my father did it. My father did night shift for years. Like probably the majority of his lifetime he did it. Thursday is, it's Moscato Day. Dolly would enjoy that. National Moscato Day. Moscato Day is a nice sweet wine. That's what I enjoy. If we're drinking wine, I'm drinking a sweet wine. I'm not one of these people who's drinking a Cabernet or Pinot Noir, Pinot Grigio, whatever it is. If it's dry, it's not for me. I'm not a wine snob. It's also Butterscotch Brownie Day. I do not like butterscotch. Dad liked butterscotch.
Yeah.
Didn't he? My father enjoyed butterscotch. I'm not a fan of it. It is also Lost Sock Memorial Day. This is fun. This is a day where you say goodbye to all the single socks that have lost a mate in the whoosh. How about that? How many times have you lost a sock in a whoosh? So Thursday is your day to say goodbye to them. I don't know. They said ways that you can celebrate, make a sock puppet, or I don't know, do something. And it's also National Sleepover Day. And I wasn't going to mention this, and I thought it was weird. The National Sleepover Day, it's sponsored by Bare Minerals, like the foundation. It didn't make any sense to me. Anyways, it's National Sleepover Day. Okay. Friday is Military Spouse Appreciation Day. It's Shrimp Day. Dolly can attest, I love some shrimp. I love me some shrimp. It's Clean Up Your Room Day, and it is the day to celebrate the state of Washington. Washington is Evergreen State. It's the 42nd state to enter the Union. Some interesting facts about the state of Washington. They grow the most apples in the U.S. And, Dolly, let me ask, where do you think they are in the U.S. as far as wine production goes?
No, I don't know. I never thought of them as that.
We should, because they're the #2 producing region of wine in the U.S. of A.
Wow.
Yeah. Who would you think would be #1? They didn't say. That's what I would think. And also, when I was looking for fun facts, I thought, what about Twilight? Because if anybody has read books or seen movies, you're like, okay, so was it filmed there? Because it's based on Forks, Washington. And even though the city, it's based on Forks, Washington, it wasn't filmed in Forks, Washington. It was actually filmed at a high school in Kalama. It's Kalama, Kalama, Washington. And those are the exterior. Like when, when Edward saves Bella. If you didn't see the movie, I don't know what to tell you. It's been out for a while. I'm not spoiling anything. So, yeah. Now, Saturday is National Dog Moms Day. Yay. It's Eat What You Want Day. Listen, that's every day for me, right?
Hell yeah.
I was just going to say
when you're 77, nobody gives a shit how what you eat.
Right. I was just going to say the same thing. Listen, it's every day is Eat What You Want Day. Maybe I shouldn't, but that's what it is. It's also National Miniature Golf Day. I wonder if I mean, I don't want to say that there's probably not as many miniature golfs as there were. Do you think there are not as many miniature golfs?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's not as many.
I don't think there's as many either. Maybe that's the answer.
Maybe that's the trivia.
Listen, in the morning, we listen to this local radio station. Every morning, they have a trivia question. And
they're always pretty hard.
And they're always really hard. And the question was something like, so many number of people do this in the U.S.
April 1st, and so many people did it. Now that number is dwindling. And now it's dwindling. Most people said have landlines.
Landlines, yeah. So, I don't know. That could be an option. It's also natural. It's National Archery Day. And I remember in the past, this actress Gina Davis, I'm going to have to look into this more, but I think she had qualified for the archery team in the Olympics. By the way, the Olympics is coming up in when, July?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a video because we love watching the Olympics. Don't get me started on the Olympics. It's gonna be a 3-hour video. I love the Olympics, and so does my mom. It is also National Twilight Zone Day, and it is Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive Day. So get out there, find where your local food drive is, and support it. And most importantly, on Sunday, it is Mother's Day. I'm not including anything else on Sunday because there's nothing that's more important on Sunday than Mother's Day. Nothing. Because listen, without your mother, you wouldn't have life. Don't get me started on this, but it's a day, and you don't need to know. You don't need for me to tell you how to celebrate your mom. You celebrate your mom. You do what you do. So with that being said, in the comments, like always, let me know this past week. Let's celebrate our successes. What's a success that you had? Let's give some claps for it. Let's give an attaboy, an attagirl. Let's give a thumbs up. Let's give some stars. Also, which one of these calendar days do you think you would celebrate? With that being said, if nobody told you yet today, I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there, and understanding. So it comes back at you. Take care of one another. Always say it. I always say it. 2 things. Number 1, be aware of your surroundings. And number 2, because if you're not aware of your surroundings, there's guaranteed that there's going to be somebody out there that's noticing that you're not, and they could take advantage of that. And number 2, always be safe. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow bright and early for Motivational Morning. Debsy. Bye, guys.